This looks like a job for
Brainiac.
I got you stuck off the realness. I got you stuck off the realness. I got you stuck off the realness.
So let's just get into it.
Sup, fam? We bobbin'. I'm your host, Glitter, and welcome back to the Daily Planet News, where you get all the latest news for DC Universe Online. Let me holla at you, let me holla at you, let me holla at you, let me holla, 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 holla. Do you like my fishbowl haircut? Holla, 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 holla. I cut it myself. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about talking about it. Let's talk about how I cut my own hair and got a mohawk. Let's talk about how you like my mohawk. Let's talk about the news. Let's talk about all this crap. Let's talk about holla, 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 holla.
Bruh.
So we just gonna jump right into it raw with no lube. Right here you see cheers to 14 years of DC Universe Online. Damn bruh, it's been 14 years already. Time flies. Where it says log in between January 7th through February 3rd, 2025 and you'll receive a free CR skip gearbox. It's only one gearbox per account. You must have completed the tutorial to claim it and you must be level 30 to use the gearbox. Right here, this is the Attack of the Monitor. It's basically 2 raids and a bunch of outside mission and bounties. You can run that content and you'll get these new resources or new marks. And you can use those marks to buy a bunch of goodies from the vendor. We added some new rewards to the vendor. We got a new emote, the Outraged emote. We got new styles, DC Comic t-shirts, Damage Dominion mask, and a bunch of base items. Let's talk about it. We are also introducing this all-new event system. We know the thrill of logging into a game you love and play every day. Just when you think you've explored every avenue, it's always exciting to discover new meaning. What is this meaning? I don't know. Let me rub my nipples and see if I can figure out what they mean. Right here, we added all these new rewards now with this new event system. You'll be able to get this hammer smash emote, 400 quirks. That's pretty good, y'all. That's pretty good. And of course, we added the 10 ultimate tactical mob boxes, which is pretty good rewards right now, considering that the game is dead. So, enjoy, y'all. Enjoy. You feel me? Let's talk about it. And finally, we added 5 new feats for all of you feet junkies out there. Here's the new emote. You throwing a temper tantrum. You got this new eye patch, Illuminati confirmed. You got these new base items. And what is this? A Harley Quinn, the Flash, Martian Manhunter. And that's pretty much it, y'all. I hope you enjoy this event. And let's get on to the next story. Let's talk about it. In other news, all worlds will be taken offline at 6 a.m. on Tuesday, January 7th, 2025. Downtime is expected to last 8 hours. Now, I know what y'all thinking, but listen, bruh. Take this time to go outside, touch some grass. Maybe you can meet a lady friend or a boyfriend. You know what I'm saying? Date somebody. Get out of your mama's basement, whatever the case may be. You feel me? Let's talk about it. Wash your ass or something. You ever seen Soap and Water? It's a pretty good TV show. You might want to go watch that.
Hey you, it's me, Red 5, on the grind, all the time, prime time, 6 and 9. Hi, Mom. During our first story blog, Batman and Jim Gordon discussed the aftermath after the Harley Quinn vs. Apocalypse DLC, and maybe a serial killer's on the foot. After Batman met his boyfriend Catwoman, they discuss about a little blue light flying around in Gotham, maybe being the serial killer or some aliens. Maybe it's some drones or a psychological operation. Let's talk about it. On the grind, all the time, prime time. We now have exclusive footage of this blue light or drones or a psychological operation by the government. Let's talk about it. For our second story blog, we go deep down inside the rabbit's butthole, and we find out that Constantine is also looking for the same serial killer that the Batman's looking for. So he travels to Gotham City, and he discusses with Batman who in the world is killing all these people, and why is there a blue light in the sky, and who farted? And Batman basically sums it up that they have to go to Metropolis to find out what's going on. And this is basically a to be continued. On the grind, all the time, prime time, 6 to 9. Hi, Mom.
Bruh.
Wow, what a lazy way to tell a story on a 14-year-old MMO. Whatever, we vibing. Let's talk about it, fam. Let me holla at you. For our last news story, this basically sums up the community of DC Universe Online. Let's talk about it. The need for basic security. This is a forum post from December 19, 2024. Let's read it, because this basically are the type of people that you encounter in this DC Universe Online community. Let's talk about it. So y'all, as in DCUO developers, are saying that there is no player info with this character census. I'm asking this because of security. We really don't know if the player behind the character is a child or a creepy adult and so forth. The idea of knowing the tune is a good idea. I am not knocking that, but the lack of basic security for all players is like saying buyer beware and pray it's not a crazy. He goes on and says, the key factor for me is this. I don't know if the person I am talking to via text is a child or an adult. Why do you need to know? You trying to snoo? Let's talk about it. This weirdo goes on and says that they basically want to avoid a headache and they would like a database where they can see the player's username and their year of birth, leave blank if under 18 of said player, and we can go from there. Buyer beware. Besides, does anyone really want a lawsuit or worse like death over snoo text or game? Why are you snoo texting on a video game, loser? What is this? Our senior community manager, Angeliana, over at EverQuest, chimed in and says this will not be something we can get behind. Singling out minors is not something we will do. If you have concerns over snoo or threatening chats with someone who might be a minor, then it's up to you to decide if such chats are worthwhile with anyone in the game. Thank you, Angeliana. Well said. She finishes the post by saying that inappropriate chats in the game, both snoo and threatening, regardless of their age, can be reported, and this topic is closed now. In conclusion, the fact that there's a player on the forums trying to convince the devs to make a database that singles out minors is cringy and disturbing in itself. Don't you realize that there's predators all the time trying to find minors on a video game? And if you give them a database that helps them find the minors, what are you doing? Maybe this person that put that post on the forums is one of those predators. But what do I know? Thank you for watching the Daily Planet Newsdom, where you get all the latest news for DC Universe Online. Let me holla at you. What's up, fam? Bobbin'.
I got you stuck off the realness. I got you stuck off the realness. I got you stuck off the realness.